Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready! 60 or.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, seam 6. Ready!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Slam.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was picking up at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Check.
At the 22-yard line.
Fresno.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the counter, Gurley. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go now. Go to base. Gotta do better. Swing. Patrick. Check.
brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He was looking that time for Stills.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup. Of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Check this guy. Motion.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Mostert. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. 7-7, our score after 1.
AT Gator.
Hey, let's go. Come.
Greystone, travel. Shoot.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This is Mostert. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
It's coming this way, Here we go. Deuce. He's coming.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. A deep ball for Gurley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me up.
Mike 55. Hey, Eagle.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Trap. Give me some. Okay.
Kill. 25. Check 25.
From the gun, Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Don't get nervous.
55. It's been a long day for you.
Back.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball.
Now Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check 31, check 31.
2nd and 10. Open man is Uzama. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was affected, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Towards the end zone for Brown. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Check.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know The best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Alpha.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I'm coming after you.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. John Ross, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Looking to throw, and that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Let's go. Check 55.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kenny Stills. As time expires in the 1st half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic. I'm on. Check, 52 is the mic. Check, 52 is the mic. Go.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Not today. New Mike 52, Mike 52. It's a party now. What? Watch out. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 18 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Hey, Zoo.
Check 3, check 3.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. He's going to fire one deep over. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They come out here in the eye. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with White. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight out there. Big dash.
On first down, it's Gurley. Past the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Watch out. Check 99. Check 99.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Todd Gurley with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run it with White. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll try and run it in with White. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken short. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 18.
Let's put that team on the hunt. Check it back. SOS.
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Gurley. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now here's Ross. 5 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw.
Let's see what you got. Check 37.
5.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Get it.
They're going to look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Back to throw here. This pass complete to Higgins. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 20 on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll run with White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, Delta.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 9-yard touchdown run as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Switch. Whip. Watch that.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Under 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Trying to get it that time to Stills. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
They're running it. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Now Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go one more. 50 seconds. Mike. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Jimmy.
Throwing now is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the... And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Tucker now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, box truck.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play.